Hey everybody, it's been a while since I done a video on YouTube, which isn't really good because how can you have a channel and there's no shows on there? So I'm going to do my best to get stuff out there. If you don't know, my name's Gemma Regis, and I have a story which I'm presently documenting in a book, and on the 29th of this month I'm going to be releasing my podcast, and I'm a little bit nervous, but the nervousness doesn't stem from actually sharing my story. It actually stems from trying to get things right, and that in itself is part of my story. I suffered with depression for 35 years, and I don't even really like to say that I suffered with depression for 35 years. It was like a toxic time of life and thoughts. There was so many thoughts just going around and around and around in my head, just constantly consumed and living under oppressive dark cloud. And to be that way for 35 years, I learned to think a certain way. I learned to mask my emotions. My emotions would get so heavy that I would have to run from myself, literally just run from myself. And so I kept busy. But what I didn't realize is that throughout that time I was developing certain behavior patterns, and I developed those behavior patterns, lived with them for 35 years, and for the past 9 years have been working to undo those behavior patterns. So my podcast is about navigating through a lifetime of emotions, and it launches on the 29th of September, and I'm trying to figure out, where do I start? So I've started, I've got my content, I've erased it, I've started again, I've erased that, I've started again, and it's like, where do you start? And that's part of my problem, trying to be this perfectionist, trying, overthinking things. So I sat down and I just thought, you know what do people want to hear? If I was doing this podcast for me back when I was in my situation, what would I want to hear? And one of the things that I would want to tell myself is there is life after this, whatever it is that you're going through. And another thing I would like to tell myself is that change is possible. The time is gone 10 o'clock, and I've had a really rough and challenging evening. Try to record my trailer for my podcast. My microphone doesn't seem to want to be playing ball, and then I went after that to finish editing one of the chapters in my book, and my computer decided that it wanted to start playing around. And in the past, all of those things would actually cause me to get really discouraged, really depressed. It would make me feel like the universe was against me. I would feel very victimized and defeated. And the more I would think and focus on that, is the more I would feel victimized and defeated. And so what is great about now is that the journey of navigating my way through a lifetime of emotions has meant that I have made a lot of changes in my life, especially in the area of my mind and my thoughts and the way in which I think. And it's something that I have to do daily, so I can face situations like tonight and I feel all the emotions wanting to erupt, but I can subdue them, breathe, get my thoughts together, stay controlled, stay in control of the situation, and actually achieve what it is that I need to achieve. So the reason why I got on here, tonight is because I kept saying, I have to upload a video, I have to do this, I have to do that. And I just wanted to finish what I said that I would start today. So I'm hoping that you will join me on my podcasting journey, as I share aspects from my own life. This means that I now have to go back and undo all the stuff that I did for my content and literally just simplify it. Just simplify it. My boyfriend's always saying to me, you know what, you overthink things, and it's true, I do, and that stems from my past of this like perfectionist. But I'll share more about that in my actual podcast. But yeah, please do subscribe to my channel, and you'll get to know when the podcast is out, and I will keep you guys posted here. So if you subscribe to the channel, then every time I release a podcast, I will come on my YouTube channel and I will let you know about it, and you can subscribe to my podcast as well. And yeah, I'll just keep sharing bits and pieces from my journey, and I think that's it. That's all I have to say for today.